Peter Obi is a special purpose vehicle to rescue Nigeria, says Obaze. Hey guys, this is still DJMTV Daily News Updates. A former secretary to Anambra State government and a former Anambra State PDP governorship candidate Oseloka Henry Obaze has said that Peter Obi is a special purpose vehicle to rescue Nigeria. In a video we are about to watch, Obaze Oseloka said Nigerians all over the country and in the diaspora are tired of the Nigerian situation, insecurity daily, and cannot continue like this. The Nigerian people want a change in this country. According to Obaze, this phenomenon is greater than Peter Obi is only but a special purpose vehicle for the rescue and redefinition of Nigeria. He is the means to a new trend in nation building. Peter Obi's mindset is totally different as he has a quality that sets him apart from other candidates. Let's watch the video. We'll be right back.
Nothing of the sort has happened in this country. And in as much as some people would like to see this as a fluke, it is not. We've had all manners of characterization of the unfolding process, but the reality, I think, is beginning to dawn on each and every one of us. 200 and odd million Nigerians. The groundswell is just phenomenal, nothing like that. And I think it's real, it's tangible, it's palpable, you can feel it. We're in a situation where our strategy for the process of rescuing this country is not one we're going to put out in the field. Right. So it's just a practical consideration. The first responsibility of a citizen is to vote and decide who's going to lead you. The second responsibility is to hold that government accountable. This is something that has been denied Nigerians, and all of a sudden they found the voice. The groundswell is about Nigerians fighting for their rights that have been denied, fighting to find a way to recover all those unmet needs that fall under the rubric of responsibility to protect. Government is no longer protecting. A broad swath of this country is ungoverned spaces. The insecurity is rife. It's unconscionable, and nobody's answering that question. It wouldn't happen in any other country. So those people who have been disenfranchised, the parents of the 18 million out of school children, the parents of university graduates that are taking more than 4 years to graduate, which is the norm, and those who have graduated and are unemployed. They've all taken up, literally, the verbal arms to say, we want a change in this country. This phenomenon is greater than Peter Obi. He's just a special purpose vehicle for the rescue and the redefinition of Nigeria. He's a means to a new trend in nation building. I listened to your introduction. It's like the ruling party, APC, wants to take over from APC. They have to run on their record, and the record is dismal. So the Nigerians are looking and saying, no, we don't trust the other parties.
Right.
We are going to find somebody else who is going to lead us out of Egypt. Peter Obi is a mainstream politician. I don't know about pioneering. There are people who've been in politics longer than he is. But his mindset, his attitude to governance is totally different. That's what sets him apart from his counterparts. And I think that's what he brings. What has happened is this. For the first time in Nigeria, somebody is speaking the language the masses understand. And there's been an effort to characterize this as a social media phenomenon. But if you watch what happened in Port Harcourt yesterday, in Auchi, in Makurdi, those people are not on Twitter. They are on the streets. It also happened in Onitsha. And in some states, the right of peaceful assembly is being denied to Nigerians. We're in a democracy, and nobody is speaking to that. There's a whole lot that's happened here in terms of diminution of civil liberties, in terms of right of existence, and in terms of addressing the needs of the common man in this country. And those things need to be addressed. We need to bring back the debate to a robust level where we can talk about national interest questions and not sectional interest questions. And that's what it is all about. Well, underdog, yes, in the sense that the Labour Party, our party, is not in terms of scope and size and having been entrenched in government, anywhere comparable to PDP, my former party, or to the APC. But if you look at the global phenomenon, in Malawi, in Zambia, in France, underdogs have won. And why is that possible? Because the people yearn for new leadership, and they see P2B as offering Nigeria that possibility in their lifetime. Politics is a game of numbers. The demographics you talk about does not represent just the adults alone. It does not represent the women alone. It represents the totality of the Nigerian electorate. Everybody who is a card, a PVC holding member of this community. The question is, will they come out to vote? Now, if we can marshal them to come out to vote, and if the elections are not tampered with, the result will surprise everybody, because you cannot vote for a government that has not taken care of your interest. You cannot vote for a government who's been out for 8 years or 16 years, as the case may be, and coming to tell you, this is what we will do for you. That what used to cost you 2,000 naira to cook a pot of jollof rice that would feed a family of 4 is costing you 20,000 naira now. So there's hunger. Moreover, this is a government that has not negotiated in good faith the minimum wage. There's been no salary increase here for the people. So the rich and the non-existent middle class and the lower class buy from the same market. So people are aggrieved because they're hungry, they're aggrieved because they're tired, they're aggrieved because there's a distrust gap between the people and the ruling government. And they're not going to go back, or rather, to use a cliche, they're not going to go from frying pan to fire. And they're not going to go back after they've suffered. You don't get rid of one yoke that has disenfranchised you to return to the same yoke or to another. You look for hope where you can find it. And the Nigerians have found hope in the Labour Party. They have found hope in Peter Obi. And I think that's the only way to go. My principal, Mr. Peter Obi, has just left Canada, heading to California. What is he doing? He's engaging the Nigerian diaspora. If you know, and if the government cares to admit, in the last months or last years, diaspora remittances in this country has far exceeded revenue from oil. They're not discussing that. So what is he doing? He's engaging people who have the prospect to bring in resources into this country that are not loans. We're not borrowing. When diaspora remittances come in here, you're not paying service debt. The last count, 20 billion. Our projection is that we can do as much as 60 billion in diaspora remittances. And it outstrips the foreign direct investment that we get from other people. It outstrips the official development assistance that we get from other countries. These are Nigerians who are willing to give back to their country. So why don't you tap into it?
Welcome back, guys. This is still DJMT with Daily News Update. So here we have it. We've heard from Oseloka Henry Obaze, who has said that Peter Obi is a special purpose vehicle to rescue Nigeria, and that is why a lot of Nigerians believes in his vision. The Nigerians are tired of the situations, killings here and there, one kidnap or the other, the melting down of the economic system, the unemployment, the underemployment, the out of school children, the university students who are at home. A lot of persons are tired, and now Obaze has said that Peter Obi is the vehicle that can rescue Nigeria from all this. Now the question is, do you agree with Obaze Oseloka Henry that Peter Obi is a special vehicle to rescue Nigeria, knowing fully well that other persons are not in support of this? But he said politics is a game of number, and a lot of persons have said that Peter Obi don't have the number, so he cannot win this election. What are your thoughts and comments? Do you agree, or do you agree with this line of thought that Peter Obi don't have the number and cannot win? Or do you think that Peter Obi has what it takes to win the presidency and turn Nigeria from consumption to production, as he has said? Share your thoughts and comment with us in the comment section below.
DJ ATV. DJ ATV.
Fulani people don't say no, they don't like us.
Welcome to DJ TV.
DJ ATV. DJ ATV. DJ ATV. DJ ATV.
Some of the delegates and ask them questions.
DJ ATV. DJ ATV. DJ ATV.